Yesterday, I heard this crazy story, right? The girl, I forgot, I think her name was like Nicole, and she was like, "Yeah, hi, my name is Nicole, and I make up." She was like, "And I know how to make noises with my throat. I know how to make animal noises with my throat." Now, let me tell you what about Nicole, friend. This shit was crazy. I had to watch it because Nicole was a baddie in this cartoon. She was prancing through her little hiking trail. Her little hips was swaying. She must have felt like how I felt this morning. Because when I got up, let me tell you what song was in my mind. Shorty got an ass on her, on her. And it, yo, I swear to gosh, I've only got like a couple centimeters, and I feel like I got a big ass. It's big. Yo. I gotta remember this. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Happy Thursday. Guys. It is. I woke up this morning and I was feeling myself real bad. Real bad. Okay. Real bad because I don't know why I heard Roderick Davis, Shorty got an ass on her. And it was my world. So I got up this morning. I don't know if y'all was sending me any kind of messages, but baby, I was turned. So I made a video before I left my house just because, it gets like that. But I can't believe you gotta pay a lot of money for this shit. This was like they got cans that's like fucking $70 for a can of Freon. Are you kidding me? I was gonna give this to the guy, but then I thought about it. Like, hell no. If I gotta get this done every year, I'm not paying $70 a can when the cans are like $16. I still got the jumper cables from last year. Oh yeah, that was my tissue when was I crying in that? I don't know. Can you feel the air now? Like we have freaking air.
And it smells good.
It's so muggy. That's my butt.
No, it's not.
Oh, thank you. She said my booty smelling fine.
I need to read my book.
All right, well, you do that, hun. You do that, hun. Can I get you a sub?
Yeah.
Can I get you? No, I can't talk about food in the morning. You already late. No.
You don't off?
I was acting like an old woman from New York. Can I get you a sub and a soda? All right, so guys, happy Friday. Like we are here. I think I was I was way before my time earlier this week talk about happy this and that, and it was nowhere near Wednesday. It was like nowhere near Thursday, nowhere near. It's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is Friday. Friday. I'm so happy we made it through this long week. And I mean, yo, I don't know. I just want to say happy Friday to everybody. Everybody's going through something crazy, one of a kind. I want you guys to understand that regardless of what you're going through, whether it's good or bad, if it is a rare situation, then one of your purposes is to be in the new world. One of your purposes is for your situation to lead us into the brink of whatever is happening. Now, everyone has their plans. All of these societies, all these covens, all of these groups, the government, all of these people, they have their own plan about what they want to see for everyone else in the changes that are to come. But you see, you know how they say when you ask a question, make sure you get the full story, his story, her story, and the whole story, ask all the parties questions. Well, guess what? It's the same thing when it comes to a plan, when it ordains someone else's life. The creator gave us life, gave us purpose, and then you got somebody that came and felt like they should pick for everybody, what happens. So therefore, there's more than one plan. Okay, don't ever think that just because these bad people have a plan that this is it. That's just the mainstream known plan. That's just what they want everybody to know, so it helps them to manifest. See, if you knew that these people were evil and they were going around doing this, or that, and their plans was to enslave everybody and to tear the world, kill a lot of people, then guess what? That's what we all gonna think is gonna happen. We're gonna be thinking about that. Like, damn, this is what is gonna happen to us. And with that being said, when you think that, the more people thinking that in fear, it creates that energy, okay? It creates that fear energy. And some people, I've even seen people conform to their destiny. Some people, in an attack, we've seen it in videos, whether it's a funny situation, but they've actually accepted their fate in the middle of whatever it was, just because they knew what was going to happen, and then they felt like they did not have to, they didn't want to fight for it. So even with if you run the world and you know that your story will be impactful and it'll cause a lot of hopelessness across the world, then why not make this the mainstream story? Why not leave out the martyrs and the what ifs and the possibilities, and just give them the mainstream story that all of these evil people are going to come together, and it's going to be world depopulation. Damn, that's a big black kid. And he was walking like, yeah, run up on me, ho. And it's gonna be them controlling us and experimenting in all these robots and this, that, and the other, right? But then you gotta think of all the other possibilities, all the little uprisings that may come, all the interruptions, the help that we may get from out of this planet, from things that's out of this planet. Let's be honest. We've had our animal friends, our orcas and stuff like that. They've literally showed us. They've helped us. Let's be honest. The bears have helped us. The orcas have helped us. They've helped us to fight off some of these evil, people that go out and they ruin. Every morning it's a white weird woman, like, just trying to hold people up, like, look like she went to a hair cuttery and shit. Like, oh, you're weird. And they be like, you're just weird and big and dumb first thing in the morning. Anyway, yeah, so you got weird shit like that just looks so fucking, you don't even know how fucking funny this looks when I'm seeing people that are participating in this. This is your attempt to participate in the New World Order, and you're stalking me in your car and you can't make eye contact. Like, it's so weird. Or you try to make me miss a light. Like, these are the tactics that they have for us, right? So me being a person that's vigilant, going through this New World Order thing, right? And I'm just looking at these tactics. It's almost like I've had a guidebook that, I read way before now, all the years previous, learning about the New World Order and all these things helped me to kind of brace myself and prepare for what's to come. And yeah, like, just living in a reality, the same reality from being a kid into an adult, you start to see the lies vanish and fade right in front of you. Like, there's no way some of these things can still exist if the adult mind, if that was not something that was shaping the adult mind to still have a child's mind. Because it's like, how can you still assigned to the same things that you learned in school. And this is exactly why people are having an uprising, I mean, an awakening, is because they literally keep you dumb in school. They keep you learning about things that they want you to learn about. Has absolute nothing to do with real life. And then when you get into real life and you become an adult, you realize that you have literally organized groups of adult in industries that are there to distract you most of your fucking young life so that you can't assert yourself to what really matters in this world. You're just gonna get hit with a whole bunch of bullshit that don't matter. So it's like, yo, this is insane. Is what's insane is that, people continue to play a game. And so I don't know, I can't distinguish at what point, when are people acting from when are people just that damn ignorant. Like, and the fact that, you got all of these people that are becoming adults and realizing that they've been lied to all of their life does not make them angry enough to do anything, because they don't know what to do. They notice it, but then that's it. They're angry. They don't know what to do. And most people, and what people are taught in America when they don't know what to do, is to cope. So you have social media. See, I feel like the powers that be, they knew this was going to happen. They knew people would wake up. They knew people would grow up. Of course, every adult does, right? And it's like, when you grow up, do you want to be evil or do you want to be good? This is why it takes so long for information to come out. These people fucking know what's going on the whole time. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody that's in the industry. It's just depending on what age you are when you notice it. When do you snap out of being told what to do, being pacified, being brainwashed, into realizing that you have adults that were put in position the whole time to do this shit. Like, now I'm looking at every fucking industry as it's like a paid actors. Like, literally, we wouldn't need teachers or anything else like that. Oh my gosh. Like, we would not need teachers if we had community. And in fact, community would be better than a teacher, because why would I want someone that I don't know, that's not a part of my community, teaching my child? Now we got these teachers feeling like they can put their hands on people and do all this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one wants to be honest and say what's going on. You got all these weirdos out here just acting like these are actors. This is what they love to do all day. And then that's why you said, yo, it's blowing my mind. Every day, everything is unraveling. And you wind up how much shit is so fake and bullshit. Like, stupid. Because it's like, why are you so fucking stupid? How are you letting this group of barbaric people shape the narrative for the world? This shit is an illusion like hell. Like, it is so much of an illusion. Like, just like this traffic shit. It's the lane I get in goes faster than the lane I was in. Like, this is, like, and then if I'm talking about the government and all of these things, I'm fucking petty. Like, this is how childish they are. They would get a whole bunch of traffic to stay, to do this stuff. Like, this is a males, this is white supremacy. Like, females are spiteful, but I don't feel like females come like that without a male's, like, backing. Like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy. Like, you got these big ass trucks. Like, this is the design that they do. This is the design. Like, and then they keep just crossing lanes, like, instead of just going. Literally, traffic, I've seen people zigzag in a straight line just to make the path longer. Like, people are really ridiculous out here. And the fact that we keep assigning, you got so many scared, like black people, most of them are angry to each other, bitter to each other, hateful to each other, and scared as fuck of white people. They scared the buck back. They scared. I don't understand the fucking fear that they have. That shit is wild and weird. And the only really time that they do anything is if it's a Karen or something. I don't know. It's just the weirdest shit that I'm seeing because it's like, oh, why the fuck can't y'all give them the same energy? If y'all did, we wouldn't, like, the respect would be established. They would know not to do certain things, and they can't pull certain things on us because we watching all the time. But when you scared as fuck, like, I don't understand, like, we going through the tunnel, y'all just keep fucking hitting your brakes. Like, drive. This shit is annoying, and it's like every fucking adult that's in this bitch. Weird ass cavemen and all the people that follow this rhetoric, like they just for this shit. All to get their way. Like this is what they'll do. Come on, let's call our friends down at the weather station and have them stage a blah blah blah. Like all this shit. Y'all do all this organ trafficking. Why are you doing the organ trafficking? Oh, because we want black organs. So we'll, like, just barbaric ass shit. And if you don't see those small, silent, like, symbols of barbaricnism in society that's covered up and packaged as jobs, as books, and, like, all of these things, like, I don't actually see how it's like people are used to this. Right? No, man, I could never get used to something, a cloth that I'm not cut from. I can visit that. I can sit in that space for a little bit. But when it comes to resting here and, you know, feeling like, oh, this is for me, baby, no. None of this. Like, this is not my cup of tea. It's not I'm not cut from this cloth. I don't want to be a part of it. I stand over it. I overstand. I don't want to be a part of this shit. It's weird. It's like Elon Musk's AI system tethering all together. It reminds me of ants. Like, now, let me tell you guys, as soon as I get out this tunnel, I'm going to tell you some things that I saw in my mind last night. Some of this, I got to start writing it down because I only remember one. And the one that I remember must be the one that I need to say. It's almost like dreams, except for you're awake for them, and your eyes are like presenting you with a view of something. So that's what happens to me when I close my eyes. Once the eye dust settles, an image will come up. And sometimes it's like a rolling movie. And so last night, my eyes are closed, and I seen a whole bunch of, it looked like ants, honestly. And I thought it was the ants that I got downstairs on my counter. The motherfuckers are gonna get, I'm sorry, I tried to save them, but I'm like, y'all multiplying and you found my Manuka honey. This is how you know that these ants are fucking treacherous. They went past the fake honey into the Manuka honey. They found the Manuka honey. I gave them a dab of that honey with the bear on it. And they didn't want that. They found the Manuka honey. I'm like, oh, hell no, y'all gotta die. Because y'all going all the way across, y'all bringing all the village. And so when I went to go lay down, I thought that was them. I'm like, am I seeing the fucking ants? In my mind's eye, like, what the fuck? That's insane. So, okay, I close my eyes. I see a whole bunch of people. Looks like ants. But then it kind of like forms into maybe a fucking city, a town of people, a lot of people that's coming. And then there was like, this is some crazy shit. Like, fuck you, fucking Chinese bitch. Like, how do y'all all know? It's like this old fucking wrinkled faced white man looking like Elmer the Fudd. Now I'm back in front of y'all. We gotta do all this immature shit. Like, nigga, you should be worried about. I know that dick funky, look funky and shit in there. Like you smoke USA's and shit. Everything all brown, wrinkled up beyond what you supposed to be at your age. And you worried about cutting people off in traffic and shit, slowing people down. And I noticed like all of them got these nice new fucking cars, whether it's something. Like they all got these new cars like to do this shit in. Like they're getting incentivized. A lot of people cars look like the bumper been ripped off and shit. Like somebody smacked the kufi off of it. Anyway, so we have damn, see, it's always a fucking old kook that's making me forget what the fuck I was talking about, because the fuck they doing all this bullshit in this world. Like, okay, I remember. So this is what I saw. And then the ants turned into people. And then I saw somebody in white. Like it was two people out of the crowd that was together. And it was like somebody that was specifically in white with the person that they was with. And they was on bikes. You can tell they was on like some type of bicycle or motorcycle or whatever. And then they was chasing one person. One person was running through the crowd, running from these two people on the motorcycles. I'm like, oh shit. So the one person ran from across the street, like across the street to the other side, into this crowd. The people in the bikes, the two bikes, they went from across the street into the crowd, but they lost that person. Then the person ran from out of that crowd across the other street and was hiding. But somebody came from the first location that he ran from right over to the location he was just at. And literally, I don't know what happened, like, because the shit, like, started Super Saiyan. I don't know, it's hard to explain, like, the whole, like, the image. Like, imagine it catching on fire or something, like, some weird shit like that, right? So, yeah. Like, these trucks be mad as fuck because they can't get, like, yo, no. Anyway, yeah, somebody got whoever it was that was running from the crowd got caught, and they got caught not by the two guys on the truck on the bikes, but by the other person that was in that first location that watched them the whole time. So I don't know what and who that was for. Then it was another, I kept on seeing people packing up. It was like something else. The other image was somebody like packing up, two people packing, and I can't hardly remember that image, that like what that story was, because it was that one. It was hard for me to like hold on to, but I literally, yeah, I got that image. Well, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So I don't know who running. Was it like a marathon? Was it something going on in your country? But whatever the fuck you did in the midst of the chaos, boom, your ass ain't getting away from it. It was so many people. It was like hundreds of thousands of people, to the point where y'all looked like ants. But the things that stood out, stood out. And the thing is, the person that saw you from your first location, like everything, the image over you and them, like everything just turned kind of like red, like dark, like a dark burgundy red, like when you go, when if your girl going off her period red. It just stained, like, and I couldn't tell what, like, if the person was attacking that person, what was going on. I guess that wasn't for me to know, but I seen that whole shit, so I like, damn, somebody go and get got in the midst of chaos, and they think that they can fucking get away with that shit or something, or they got away, but it's not even the people that they think that's gonna get them that got them when they do. Look, ain't that just, oh, you all headphoned up. Y'all got twinsies. Y'all like headbutt twinsies. You're matching twinsies. But yeah, I saw that, and then I saw this couple. I don't know if well, a couple could be people. Like two people could be walking up the street. Like, look at that couple walking to the Dunkin' Donuts. Doesn't mean that they have to be together. But I saw, I'm trying to think of this image because I don't want to get it confused with the last time I seen somebody packing. I just seen a woman with her back turned to me packing up in a suitcase. This packing was different. It was like, yo, these people try everything in their earth, wind, and fire to get you motherfucking leave. Like, go. If you gotta go over there, go. Go over to the side. Like, she got your blanket on for nothing. Swear people don't know how to drive down here. Anyway, now that I'm out of this fucking loop where I gotta concentrate around these wild, uninhibited animals out here that's going to work, that's acting like they, like, I literally feel like there's a planet or there's some type of hidden knowledge that we don't know. Like, maybe men was the dogs. Maybe, like, men was the animals. Men had the animal consciousness or something. And whatever they did, they fucking destiny swap with animals. Because it seems like animals are way more like, they pay way more attention to detail. Like, they're way more compassionate. They, like, have more humanistic characteristics than a lot of people. Like, a lot of people act like fucking animals with no consciousness, and a lot of animals act more intelligent than people. So to me, I feel like because men and all of this destiny swapping and all this shit, yo, and then you got movies like Animal Farm, and I mean, just looking at different art and everything where you got animals in a personified, you know, in a personified presentation. Even cartoons is like that. It make me feel like maybe when they say, oh, this animal act like a human, maybe the humans is destiny swap. Maybe it's a race, it's a, you know, because all I'm seeing is a bunch of jealous, weird ass two-legged creatures walking around here. And the things that they thinking behind that thick fucking skull is fucking weird as shit. Like, everything is so like, y'all motherfuckers weird. The only thing that make you look human is your meat suit. And honestly, I'm seeing like literally a fucking dissolving skeleton in a sack of meat just laying there in the form of a fucking body that just can't hold itself up because it doesn't have a skeleton. That's what literally I just see people as nowadays, because they're soulless and spineless. And some of the lows that they resort to, they wouldn't even need a fucking skeleton because they're already low. They should be sliming around this bitch on their stomach like a snake, honestly. Some should be hopping like a frog. Some should be eating fucking grass and not even saying a damn thing for the rest of their life. Like, why are you even have the ability to talk, you fucking asshole? None of the things you saying out your mouth is contributing positively to anybody. And in fact, you've been a teacher, but you're sitting up there breaking spirits for the last 20 years. So why the fuck shouldn't I believe that you are not some type of caveman animal that switch consciousness with, like a dolphin or something? But even in the consciousness of a dolphin, you're not even acting the full capacity of what a dolphin can do because you're fucking stuck at basic animal principles. And that's what it seemed like. Like the whatever the least sophisticated animal, and maybe that was a Neanderthal. Maybe that was the Neanderthal that they all like grew from, because I don't see the elevation too much when it comes to this. It's just tactics and ways to make you think. It's almost like this world it reminds me of Disney, right? You ever been to Universal Studios? It reminds me of Universal Studios and the people that are impressed by Universal Studios. Now, don't get me wrong, it can be fun, but when you want more out of life, like you're spending all this money for some mind fuck shit and some water to squirt on you, and your seat to rock like this the whole time you're sitting in a seat that's rocking with little shit squirting and air blowing on you, with shit that's fucking with your mind, and this is like a fucking hundreds of $1,000 production to fuck your mind over, and people are just so happy to be mind fucked. Like, to me, that says a lot, because it's like, where's the real? Where's the real? Are any of your other students telling on the teacher?
I don't know.
Well, guess what? It don't
I
matter.
think on the inside is.
Well, good, and I escalated it too. Cause Miss Ross, Dr. Ross, I mean, Principal Ross wasn't trying to do shit. She was like, "Well, I'll talk to him again." No, he threatened to throw something at. They need to tell, but it don't matter. Just in case, um, nobody tells, I already escalated it, so it don't even matter. Cause I feel like they was gonna try to take up for it. I don't know if anybody else, parents is outraged.
He not getting fired. He been there for 20
It
years.
don't matter, but you know what?
Threatening people.
But that's an in-house. That's because only the staff there knew. Other people outside of there didn't knew. I reported it to the Department of Education and OIG, and they investigating. So whatever, he gonna get in trouble. If he don't get fired, he'll get in trouble. And I sent the video too.
Okay.
So they heard everything how he said it. Have a good day. Tell Ani and Jaji, yes, tell your mom.
Okay.
So more parents can. Should no damn fucking grown ass man get away with telling them he going to kill him. Like, I'm going to kill you as soon as you finish your sentence. I'm going to throw this. Let's just say it was a fucking stapler right at your head. Something. I will lose my job today. Like, yeah, you will lose your job today. I'm glad. I hope they fucking stick it to your ass. Since you that bold to talk out of your motherfucking mouth and feel that comfortable talking to other people's kids like that, you need to lose all that shit today. Some teeth too. You only doing that shit because you know half the fathers ain't in the parents' lives. Because I'm talking to men yesterday. They telling me, come on, let's go up to school. They ready to go up to school. So I know good and fucking well if London had an active father or I had a male in my life. This is not like everybody around me acts like all this perversion, all this shit that I'm outraged about is normal. That's how I know that the people around me ain't fucking, they not wrapped too tight. They don't have no fucking like nothing that you can't, they're untrustworthy people. Like no one, everybody is allowing these things to just happen and not doing shit. And it's like, why are you taking shit for granted so much? Y'all sit up there and put more effort into Ashley, the young lady, the black young lady that got passed away. I don't know what really happened, but on that story, then real stories that's happening in our real fucking lives. Like is real people around us. Not to say Ashley wasn't real, but she is all the way over in Africa. Like her family and her friends got that. It's things that we need to worry about here, that people just not worried about. Everybody just worried about putting a fucking show on. And that's so very that's scary. Like, when does it end? When does reality start? And then you got when does reality start? Then you got reality TV, which also blurs the line of fucking reality. Like, what's reality if you have reality TV? Because most of these motherfuckers think they're characters on the and that's what I feel like social media did. It stopped people from being active in the streets, active in their communities, and in turn, the focus is on um shit that's on TV, like on social media. So even when it comes to solving our problems, and I'm just looking at situation after situation that calls for the community to come up and uprise, the community to find the nearest senator's office and go down there and have a meeting. No one's doing anything like that. Even, hey, you want to use social media, you want to be anonymous, yeah, you got email, baby, you got online internet. You can find contacts and contact people and let them know how outraged you are as a parent, as a woman, as a man, as a black person, as a whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can, I'm doing petitions. Those things work. And you don't really have to do much. But the thing about it is everybody has to be in agreement. If everybody isn't in agreement and everybody doesn't give a fuck, then guess what? The shit'll continue. And it'll be isolated situations until they properly population control, like until they depopulate the way they need to. Because again, this is what it's all leading to. Depopulation, okay? I really don't have a lot to say to y'all today. Okay. I want to go ahead and spread myself over to Instagram. I want to enjoy my day. I got my air on. I don't have to sweat in this motherfucker. Like, I'm just so happy, I'm so happy. It's Friday. I'm looking forward to a good weekend. I'm looking forward to a couple of things this weekend. So I hope you guys have a great Friday. We will have our weekend recap. I don't know if you guys been listening to music, but I've been in nostalgia land, just listening to music that make me feel good. It's like I try to think about songs, like what songs can I use to make me feel good? And what songs can I use to make me feel good? And they are literally no new songs that I can think of. All the songs are just like, oh, I gotta go back to what I used to know. You know what I'm saying? In order to find something. So when I'm finding the songs I used to listen to, I'm getting the goosebumps and shit. Like, oh yeah, like this is, it just bring life and memories in you. Like, this stuff that they got now is just like hit or miss. Like, it's a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? But all of these new people over here that I don't know. I'm just so upset with society, with black people not being able to distinguish a pattern. Like, oh yeah, they coming, they doing this to us again, and come together on some shit. It's just always watered down and weak. So, in that case, I know that black people don't like to be talked about in a sense where it's making them feel uncomfortable. I guess I just gotta keep saying shit, because this is the weakest shit ever. Like, y'all sit up there and go pull up to somebody else's house and put all this energy in the shit that so you can get broken bones and doing all this shit. But y'all weak motherfuckers will let a whole motherfucking country of people come over here, act distracted like you don't see what's going on, like you don't see them taking opportunities away. You ain't gonna say shit about it until it hits your front door And if you will say anything about it, because you might think it's an opportunity for you to just not work. Oh, well, there's people over here working already. I don't know how the fuck y'all thinking. But all I'm thinking is there's extra people that live in my house now that don't belong here. Who the fuck is these people? And then why are they so bold and like aggressive and shit? How did they get this bold? How did they get this ammunition? Like, we should never be ready to lay down our sword. But the thing is, we keep that shit tucked for people that look like us. And it's weak as fuck to me. Like, the weakest fucking culture ever. Weak as fuck. Even white people stick together and they be doing fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have Karens stick together under some wrong shit. Black people won't stick together for a motherfucking thing. And that's why they the most vulnerable. People can do any fucking thing to them. You know, oh, we're gonna make half of them gay. Okay, well, let's do it. And then you look around and everybody fucking loose bootied and fruity. Like 5-year projection. We're gonna make a part of the population. Let's make half of the black population gay. Now let's give them STDs. Now they're gonna fuck their way out of life. Like, it's a simple plan. It works every time. I don't have nothing. Don't come to my fucking window acting like you expect some shit from me. I done seen white men down here in pickup trucks, white working men, hit little project boys walking to the store. They on the scooters trying to cross the street. A white man hit the little boy. It hit his hand, but you can tell he was hurt. His friends was like, no, no. Nigga kept, the white honky kept going. I was on Franklin. I'm on a adjacent street. If I was like as aggressive as I was then now, I would have fucking followed his ass. Nobody did nothing. Nobody. Like, people do shit to these inner city people down here and don't know. The people will watch that shit happen and won't do shit. When I seen that and all that traffic, like, everybody seen that shit. Everybody. I still think about that to now, because it's like, yo, do you know how many people will sit there and watch, especially white people, like, bitch, fucking bitch, African, what is it, a Chinese? You can tell their mouth be hanging open with the little fucking teeth look like crushed up rock in their mouth, like tight face ass. Go ahead, I'm gonna just let you go. Go ahead. All them gay. Like, how you look so senile, like you got a motherfucking algae eater in the core of your brain eating that bitch. You sitting there like a fucking a jack-o'-lantern with dementia with one face and shit, like little ass teeth, but you know to slow me down. You don't look like you know what the fuck is even going on in society. Your eyes is gray, like the black of your eye got a gray stain in it. But yet your Asian old Oriental ass know to fucking try to make me miss a light. Like, what the fuck? Somebody done fucked you too? Like, how do y'all all know to do this shit? Like, what is it that's at these lights that y'all feel like, oh, this is what we gotta separate? Like, look at this. Look how fucking much space. But this motherfucking white old, this Asian man all the way up there felt the need that he gotta slow me down so I can't be on him. Like, I'm about to be on your ass anyway. Once again, because there's nobody out here, but you're still trying to fucking interrupt my journey. Like, it's weird. People always worried about somebody else that they don't really. This motherfucker from Illinois, and you up here in traffic driving like that, headphones on your ear. It's probably somebody in his ear telling him, yeah, that's the car's behind you. Because it's something on my car. It's something. It's the way they tracking me somehow. Like, because it's not this much synchronicity in life. I've never been synchronized with a whole bunch of weirdos. This shit didn't start until I became homeless. And honestly, I'm thinking that them Hispanics, they probably come from the other video where the two Hispanics was at the Comfort Inn trying to get, you know, I don't know what I feel like they were trying to traffic me, and the shit ain't happened. Because I fucking raged on it. It's like, what the fuck y'all keep following me for? I see you following me, bitch. And now my city got a whole bunch of Hispanics that's following me around and shit. Like, all of a sudden. You know how many of y'all don't know what to do, like, don't know where to go? Do you know how many of y'all was on my... Actually, I'm going to pop right here. Do you know how many of y'all was on my ass then them BMWs. Like y'all probably getting cars or something. Like it's something, some type of incentive that you get in to fuck with this girl. Like, but whatever. One day I'll have security and y'all won't be able to do this pussy ass shit. The security will be able to, take care of y'all, and trust to believe I'm gonna be giving commands out. It ain't gonna be like, no. Make sure she don't talk for about a week, because that bitch ran her mouth way too much. Like, and I feel like a lot of y'all be doing that shit because like we fall away, somebody gonna break it up, nothing gonna happen, all that. Well, motherfuckers really want to do something, they just do it. They have a reason, they do the shit. All of this acting like, and it's so weird, it's so passive aggressive and just crazy. Like, draining. Anyway, have a great day. I'm about to enjoy my Friday. Take care. Don't be a loser. And if you are, you can, I don't know, I can't help you. You're just a loser.